Okay, so I've reactivated the headway theme here, and this is the generic how it looks straight out of the box with nothing in it. But what I can do is go to the design editor here, and inside Headway's design editor here, you can um, go through and do all sorts of really cool customization with it. They have, if you know a little bit about CSS coding, you can enable your own custom style sheet, which I do. But in here, if you wanted to, you can change how wide and how big the site is. So you can change it. Right now it's 950, which is fine. But if I wanted to make it smaller, I could do that. Hit Save Changes, and then I come over here and hit refresh on the page, and now this should be more narrow, and it's going to look bad because of things get squished around, and I haven't adjusted any of the other stuff here. So it changes back to 960. You can change how things appear in the header, which is the top portion up here. I can change the way the navigation bar, I can hit Save Changes here, and it will move this navigation bar from there up to the top. As you see how that did it. And now since I made it 960 again, it's a little bit wider here. So it has a lot of really neat features that you can do, and inside their forums that gives you a lot of different you can change the way all the fonts look, you can change the colors. But anyhow, inside the forums, there's a lot of coding and things in there that you can put in there to help you change it if you want to. If I want to, I can make it a red theme and go down here, hit save, come back, and it's already pre-coded with various appearances for the red border and or however it is. I don't know. I don't use these custom things, so I'm not familiar with it very often, and how the footer looks, etc. So I really like this. And then in the layout editor, I can go through and pick the page, which is let's say my index page, which is the blog page, the home page here, and it has this headway welcome thing at the top. I can make this part much smaller. I can create a leaf, which will put I'll put one of these here, and if it fits up here, I could drag it over here. I could do all sorts of neat little things with it. It's a really versatile theme. Do that. Where you don't need to know a lot of coding, as opposed to the StudioPress themes, which most of my sites are using. I just recently purchased this one, and see, there's the new thing that I just added down here. So, I'm showing you how ugly I can make a site, but it has a lot of, if you're willing to spend a few minutes with it, you can, change the code inside here, which I'll show you how to do, what the different HTML stuff is. And you don't really need to know that, so to speak, but I can show you quick ways to make coding. So that way, if a person comes, they land on your home page, inside this box here, it says, hey, welcome, you're new here, get a quote, and you could put a little button right there that will take them right to the get quote page. So there's a quick overview of changing the themes on your site, and one of the reasons why I like Headway. I think you should get Headway if you're really serious about doing this. It's very SEO friendly, and it's just an easy to use theme. There's a lot to it, so it can be a little bit overwhelming and a little bit confusing at first, especially if you're new to all this. But once you get into it and start using it and ask questions on the forum and on how to change things and move things around, you'll find that it's a very cool theme. And you can make a static home page so it looks more like a traditional website as opposed to a blog that has 5 or 6 articles going down the home page and one article on each page and doing all sorts of ugly things. That a lot of blogs are. So there you go. That's how to change the appearance and overall look of your new website blog.